Hi hippies, welcome back. It's Courtney Shavante and I'm back with another amazing tutorial for you guys. This time I'm going to be showing you how to do candle holders two different ways. They're perfect for altar candles, they're perfect for home decor, and they're perfect for office. So if this is something you're interested in, make sure you stay and check this out. But before we get started, make sure you do hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything moving forward. Alright hippies, so I hit the Dollar Tree and these are the 4 items that I went ahead and picked up. I just went and got that little glass mirror plate. I got this glass candle holder. I have this other glass candle holder with a gold rim, and then I also have this other like ceramic clay candle holder, and this is what we are going to be working with. So to get started, first I'm going to just go ahead and spray paint these. I'm going to spray paint the base of this black, and I'm just going to do a nice even coat. I'm trying not to spray down on the nozzle too long. You want to do short bursts with that, so just kind of keep that in mind and everything. Now I did go ahead and spray the other piece, that little metal wire piece. I did try to paint it a brighter gold, but to be honest, this gold looked like it was the same color, so I really just wasted my time doing this part. But hey, if you guys want to turn a different color, feel free to. It just didn't work out for me. So yeah, after I spray painted that gold, I realized I got some of the gold that didn't even turn it gold onto the black piece, so I just had to cover that up and everything. And then I'm just going to let that dry. Now while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of work on this glass piece here. Now to do this, we're going to be using some sponge. I just kind of cut this off from like the little sponge set that I got at the Dollar Tree. You're gonna need some Mod Podge, and you're also going to need some glitter and a little spoon and everything. So first thing is first, I'm going to go ahead and get like a little piece of paper, and then I'm just going to pour out some of this Mod Podge on there, so that way I have some to work with, right here and whatnot. I'm going to take my little sponge and I'm going to dip it into the Mod Podge and just kind of go around the base. I'm not doing anything like really uniform or anything like that. It's kind of irregular, and I'm trying not to use too much because I don't want this Mod Podge to be too thick. So I'm being mindful about how I spread it out because I want this first little layer to be kind of thin, and you see me kind of like pulling it upwards towards the top of the glass and everything, just to kind of give it a little bit more shape and everything. Now I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle my glitter on. I should have put a piece of paper on underneath to start out with, but I didn't, so yeah, just kind of heads up with that. I'm just going to continue sprinkling this glitter over the Mod Podge, creating this nice little light layer of glitter, and this is going to be like our first little layer, and we're going to kind of create like this little ombre effect with the glitter kind of going upwards. So go ahead and take the glitter that fell down and everything, put that back into the cup because you don't want to waste any glitter either. I take my time mixing this glitter up for you guys, so definitely preserve it. So yeah, what you're going to do is you're going to kind of repeat this step as if you're going to put the Mod Podge in a tighter line around the bottom, and you only want it like around that bottom edge, and we're going to create a nice thick layer of glitter right there, and that's what's going to help us create that ombre effect. So just kind of pretty much repeat what you were doing before by sprinkling that glitter on. Make sure you cover up that Mod Podge, make sure all the areas are covered. Once you got it covered, go ahead and save your glitter, put it back into your little cup and everything, and you're going to put this off to the side because we are going to need it in another step. Knock off any little loose pieces of glitter that you don't need, and you're just going to let that dry a little bit. Now, after we've given it maybe about 10 to 15 minutes or so, we're going to go ahead and start adding some flowers on here. So I have some pressed flowers that I'm going to be working with. The first thing that I'm going to do is take my paintbrush and I'm going to brush on the Mod Podge where I want my flower to go. So that way it creates a nice little sticky adhesive surface for my flower. And then I'm going to take the Mod Podge, and then after I place the flower, and kind of brush it on top of the flower, just to kind of seal it in. So you kind of, you know, want to, I don't really know how to describe, like, you know, the method that I'm doing. You really just want to seal it in there really good. That's the purpose. So, you know, just kind of watch how I'm doing this and everything. Go across the edges, smooth it out. Make sure there aren't any dry pieces, like, you know, sticking up or anything, because you want everything laying down nice and smooth as you can possibly make it. So just keep going through with all of your flowers, you know, with this step. And I'm going to let you guys kind of enjoy the time lapse, and I will meet you on the next step. Alright, so after you wait for everything to get nice and dry, I would wait a couple hours. You want to go ahead and mix up about 40 milliliters of resin. Now the whole 40 isn't going to be going onto the little glass candle holder part. So if this is the only part that you are using, then you only need maybe about 20 milliliters or so. But I'll show you what we're going to do with the remaining. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to create a nice even coat over this glass. You want to add the resin on slowly, and you also want to smooth it as you go. I like to kind of start excuse me, I like to start at the top and then kind of work my way down towards the bottom, so that way I can make sure that I'm not adding on too much, and it also helps keep the glitter from transferring to the top too much. I don't mind a little bit of it getting up there, but you know, you don't want a whole lot because that's going to ruin the ombre effect, right? All right, so yeah, just kind of keep doing that and everything. Smooth it out with a popsicle stick. I see a lot of people use their fingers. I don't like to, because I feel like it wastes a lot of the resin and everything, because you get it all over your gloves. And I also just don't like how it feels. I don't like when my hands get sticky, and I know I'm wearing gloves, but I really have issues with sticky hands. It's a thing of mine, and it just gives me vibes of that. So I absolutely hate resin on my gloves as well. So yeah, just a little fun fact about me. Keep on, you know, spreading this out and everything, and yeah, get it nice and smooth. So I guess while we're waiting for this to finish out, I'll let you guys know about these glitter mixes, because yes, you know, they're on my Etsy, on the website craftingwithcs.com. Make sure you check that out. I have beautiful glitter mixes. About 90% of my glitter mixes typically have over a dozen color shifts, so make sure you do check it out. Like, I'm really good with it. But yeah, I went ahead and poured the remaining of that glitter mix into the remaining resin, and then I mixed it up and just kind of poured it into the base of this little ceramic piece that I had spray painted black. That's going to give it like a nice little starry look and everything that I really like. And then after we got everything where we want it, we're just going to allow this to cure, hippies. Alright, so while that's over there curing, we're going to go ahead and work on our resin free candle holder. So that way you can do one with resin, you can do one without, and you know, you can kind of mix up the different things, the different methods that I'm showing you guys and everything, and you know, do what you want to do. Just make sure you tag me in the pictures and let me know how it inspired you, because I love to hear it. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to be taking this little mirror, this E6000 glue, and some rhinestone chain, which I do have in all of my mystery boxes. Make sure you do check those out. They're cheaper on my website, so always make sure you check out the website first before you go to the Etsy store. But I'm going to go ahead and just kind of place the glue around the edges, and then I'm going to sit the rhinestone chain right on top. I'm doing a little bit at a time so that way I can kind of pay attention, make sure everything's in place. And this also helps keep my glue from drying up on me or anything like that. So that way I can make sure the piece is like doing what I need it to do, and the chain looks nice and it's really flush along the edges. Sorry about that glare, y'all. I know that is really bright, but yeah. So you just want to go ahead and continue on placing this chain and everything. I'm also using the tip of my nail to kind of go across the edge, and that's helping me to, you know, kind of line things up. So if you got nails, you know, pro tip, that's something that you can do to help out with that step and everything. Yeah, so once you get to the end here, what you're going to do is you're going to take your wire cutters or wire chain cutters, and then you're just going to cut it to size. From there, at that last little piece of glue, and glue that last piece down. You can pull the pliers in to kind of help place things as well. I know that really helps me a lot, especially like when I'm not wearing my nails and stuff. Like, my nails just kind of give me more control, like when I'm working. That's why I talk about them a lot, because I know a lot of y'all wear them too. Alright, so what you're going to do next is you're going to go ahead and see where you want to place the glass piece. Add the E6000 glue around the base of that glass, and then wipe the mirror again, and then just go ahead and place the glass candle holder onto the mirror. And you just kind of want to you know, press everything down, make sure it's nice and snug. And then from there you can take the E6000 glue again, add a little bit more around that base to where, you know, it's kind of lacking, and then continue adding your rhinestone chains. I'm going to continue adding some more rhinestone chain to different parts of this candle holder and everything, just so I can continue blinging it out and making it more seamless and everything. Once I finish with it, I'm going to, you know, go ahead and let it dry, and then I'll be able to catch you guys once I'm ready to show you guys the final product. So go ahead and watch this little portion, and I'll catch you at the end. Ta-da! Alright, hippies, so I'm gonna step outside right quick so I could show these candle holders in all their glory, baby, because this one is over here blinging. This is our resin free candle holder. I love how this little mirrored base looks, and it's just, you know, mirrors are just beautiful. I love how these rhinestones are really just on here blinging. There is absolutely no filter, none at all. This is just how it looks in the sun. So yeah, I definitely did my thing with that one. Now this one I am so in love with. It doesn't sparkle quite as much as the other one, but it's so beautiful. I am loving like the little glitter around the base of it. I am loving how these flowers look, like these pressed flowers on this glass. You guys know I love the whole garden aesthetic, like garden and bling. Like I love bringing it together, and it's just so gorgeous. Totally fetch. So yeah, this is like how the base looks and everything. You guys are going to get a better shot of that in just a second, so that way you guys can see how it looks like kind of unassembled. So I went ahead and moved it inside so you guys can see how it'll look like on your altar or on your little foyer and everything when you first walk in. Like this is our resin free rhinestone candle holder. She's over here bling blinging. This one right here is our pressed flower one. It's way easier to see this one like inside because the glare. But yeah, so this is how it looks like on the base and everything. Like when you start picking it up and whatnot, you can kind of twist it around and see what I mean when I'm saying the glitter ombre effect. You see how the glitter is darker towards the bottom, and as it comes up it kind of gets more sparse and whatnot. Love it. The effect was totally achieved and I'm so here for it. I really want to try it with some multiple colors too, so I think I might try that on a tumbler. What do you guys think? But yeah, this is the base of it and everything. So cute, so cute. I love how it's just like a little pop of like an extra surprise of something to look at. But yeah, hippies, these are the finished products that we have here and everything. I totally loved creating these. It was so much fun. If you enjoyed, you know, this tutorial as much as I did, make sure you leave me a like and a comment. You know, I love hearing from you guys and I really appreciate your support. So until next time, hippies, XO. Mwah. All right, bye now.